Alright, so we're talking to Ben Nichols of Lucero. And so Ben, since now that you're on the major label,
Universal Republic.
Cool. We've noticed that your sound has gotten a lot fuller. You're touring with more people.
And I don't know if that doesn't really, that kind of came about before, I don't know, independently of the label change, which actually I think that relationship's winding down. I don't know how we'll put out our next record. We might do it ourselves, actually. So yeah, I think our relationship with Universal is short and sweet. But
I thought you signed for 4 albums.
Yeah, but if they wanted to do 4 albums.
Oh, I see.
And I don't think they want to do 4 albums. So I think we're gonna get the record back, and then yeah, really, I don't know. We've noticed in the past that yeah, labels, we can sell about the same amount of records with or without a label.
Good Liberty and Lament.
Yeah, we've got that Liberty and Lament imprint, and that's how a lot of our back catalog is distributed. And so yeah, we might just do the next record completely on our own. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, playing with the horn section and the keys and the pedal steel, yeah, that's been really fun. And that, yeah, luckily that didn't have anything to do with the label. That was just
awesome.
Meeting really good musicians and guys that were happy to go on the road. So yeah, we're glad to have them with us.
Very cool. Yeah, that sounds really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, I noticed it kind of started with Rebels and Rogues, a little bit more piano.
Yeah, we added Rick Steff, the piano player, and he's just kind of an old school Memphis session musician, and just a professional. You know, we're kind of we're not professional. The rest of them, the 4 original members, anything but professional. But yeah, Rick knows his stuff. He's real good. And so yeah, Rebels and Rogues was the first record he was on, and yeah, that kind of started the build up.
Is it kind of like a progression that you're trying to like work towards?
It's really just it's kind of accidental, I guess. But just running into these guys that are such good musicians, and Jim Spakes, the saxophone player that we've been playing with, and you've got these guys that are they're so talented. It just seems wrong not to, if they're available, it seems wrong not to use them.
Okay. Exposed now.
And it's fun. Yeah, playing rock and roll forms and everything. Everybody's from Memphis. And so yeah, it's just fun. That's the main reason why we're doing it.
Yeah. How often are you in Memphis, man? You guys tour off a lot. You've got.
We tour a bunch, but I guess like over the summer we've just been doing weekends, so we'll go home. Like right now we're out for about 6 days. It's not a real long run, and we kind of go home during the week and then play on the weekends. And then the spring and the fall are usually the busiest. We're gone for most of March, April, and May. October, November, and December. So I think this fall we got a tour with Social Distortion, which is gonna be really awesome.
Cool. Yeah.
And so yeah, I think I don't know how close we're getting to Madison. I'm sure it seems like I bet we're playing Minneapolis and Chicago. I don't know if we're doing it in Milwaukee. I'm not sure. But we're out for about 6 weeks.
Social Distortion is gonna be in Green Bay.
Maybe so. So yeah, that's this fall. That'll be the big tour this year.
Alright, so we've already talked. We already know, like, from past interviews, your influences in Ben. But who are you listening to right now? What do you think? What's really?
Man, to be honest, our friends Glossary from Tennessee are a really good band from Murfreesboro, and to be honest, I've been listening to a lot of them. I've been listening to some Deer Tick, some guys that we recently met, and hopefully we'll do some touring with them next year, maybe. There's a band from Canada called the Constantines that I've been listening to for a long time, but yeah, I listened to that just the other day. So yeah, there's good stuff out there.
I was gonna ask you about your solo album.
Yeah, The Last Pale Light in the West. Yeah, that was kind of an experiment. It's based on a Cormac McCarthy novel, Blood Meridian, and yeah, I'd never really done anything that was. I guess it's a concept album.
Yeah,
is what you call that. So, yeah, it was kind of an experiment just to see if I could do it. and I was real happy with the way it came out.
What about Cormac McCarthy's writing?
Yeah, he's great. I've read a lot of his stuff. I haven't read all of it, but I've read a good portion of it. At least most of the Western stuff, which I think The Road and No Country for Old Men, those kind of count as Westerns, I think, too. But the Border trilogy with all the pre-horses, Crossing and Seas of the Plain, I've read all those.
Do you feel like it fits your band's personality or your personality?
I think probably just more, I think it's just a personal, it's just, it's something I like. Yeah. And yeah, Blood Meridian, I read that book a while back, like maybe 2001, and then I was just rereading it, and there was a lot of good stuff in it that I wanted to steal, and so like that would go really good in a song. So I figured I'd just steal it outright and write a whole CD about the book. So, but yeah, it made a big impression on me. It's a crazy book. There's a lot of it.
I love that guy's writing.
He's excellent.
Awesome. Can you tell us anything that you're working on? Tell us about anything that you're working on right now.
Man, it's been kind of slow. We've been pretty busy this spring, and so really, in the little bit of time we've had off, I've just kind of been trying to get the house in order and just taking care of business, sort of. So yeah, I've got a few songs demoed, and we need to get in the studio and we need to start rehearsing again. We haven't been doing much other than touring. So hopefully we can get something new out, the beginning of next year. But it won't be anything before that probably. So yeah, we're working. It's a slow process, but I think I might have a few more songs left in